Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Galactic Movie News Episode 9 on Intergalactic Film Watchers. If you guys have watched my previous content, shout out to everyone who's viewed it. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting me. It means lots of a long time hobby. I always wanted to do a podcast and talk about movies and all that good junk. Yep, movies are junk now. Scrap them at your local junkyard. Anyways, been having some difficulties with the audio. I'm not sure if I'm not even sure if the audio is working right now. I guess I'll find out when I edit it and if I put it up. Good job, me. But for some reason, I'm having a hard time with the microphone. So I can't tell if I'm using the microphone right now or if I'm using the video camera's microphone. So bear with me, guys. Anyways, this is, like I said, Galactic Movie News, Episode 9. We're going to be running down a couple topics in the world of movies, and I hope you guys enjoy. So our first movie we're going to be talking about is The Shining. Now, if you guys like horror, I'm pretty sure you've probably seen The Shining. If not, go check it out. It's a great movie. It's a Stephen King's book that was adapted into a movie, but I mean, I always knew it was a Stephen King book, but I never knew the book, The Shining, had a sequel to it. Had another book that connects it called Dr. Sleep, I believe. And now there's a couple rumors floating around that The Shining might get a sequel. I mean, there's a sequel to the book, so I guess why not make a sequel to the movie? I don't know. Me personally, I love The Shining. Great movie. Never read the book though. I don't know. I probably won't. I mean, I love to read, but man, Stephen King's books, pretty crazy, pretty gnarly. Now, even if you're not a horror fan, but you just like good films, I still recommend checking out The Shining. And I mean, I don't want to spoil any of the movie. Just go check it out. But there are rumors right now that possibly might get a sequel. Now, the book, the sequel, the second book that came out to the first book, like I said, The Shining book, the sequel to that was a book called Dr. Sleep. Now, if you want to make a sequel to The Shining and do it from the second book, my only question is, are they going to call it Dr. Sleep? That's the name of the book. I personally wouldn't. I mean, I don't know, The Shining 2, like what's the title going to be called? The Shining 2, Dr. Sleep, like what? Sounds like a superhero film title. So, I don't know, that's something interesting to think about. But yeah, I like The Shining, so definitely going to check it out. Hopefully we get some more news on it pretty soon. Next movie we're going to be talking about, now I mentioned this in the previous Galactic Movie News episode. Steven Spielberg possibly eyeing Indiana Jones 5 for his next film, or his long time dream, West Side Story. Well, I guess it was just recently confirmed that Steven Spielberg is going to direct Indiana Jones 5. That's going to be his next film. So the release date for Indiana Jones 5 is, I think, 2019. I think is when Disney and Lucasfilm slated that movie for. Now, we don't know if it's going to stick to that 2019 release date, since I don't even think they started pre-production on it yet, or anything. But hey, Steven Spielberg confirmed to direct Indiana Jones 5. I'm all about it, man. I love Indiana Jones. I know the fourth one wasn't as good as the other three, but me personally, I only like the first and third one, really. I mean, the second one, Temple of Doom, I don't know, it's not like the other two movies where he's like going out to find artifacts. It's like he was at the wrong place at the wrong time and he's going to help these people. I mean, that's cool, all about it, but I mean, to me, Indiana Jones is, part-time school teacher, full-time archaeologist. So, I don't know, I guess nitpicking Temple of Doom. Point is, let's just say 3 solid films out of 4, which is not bad. So I wouldn't say Indiana Jones is dead, that franchise is blah blah blah. Dude, you have 3 good movies out of 4 movies. Look at Star Wars. Yeah, do I need to say more? Now, what is the movie gonna be about? I have no idea. I heard, I don't know, 2 years ago I heard that the next Indiana Jones movie was gonna tie into the Bermuda Triangle. That'd be kind of cool. I think I'd be up for that. Is it gonna have like a younger Indiana Jones? Like here's what I'm thinking. I mean, Harrison Ford was 77 now. He's in his late 70s, I believe. Lost my train of thought. To have him be the main character of a full movie. I mean, here's a difference between. I mean, I know he just came out with The Force Awakens 2015 and the new Blade Runner movie. So I mean, like, he still physically can do stuff. But if you watch those movies, he's not really running around, jumping from cliff to cliff, you know, using his whip. It's more just like pull out a gun and shoot and maybe throw a couple fists. So I don't see him doing that much physicality in Indiana Jones 5. A friend of mine pitched this idea. He said, what if Indiana Jones starts off as, you know, old Indy sitting in a bar or something, and this young kid comes up to him and says, "Hey, aren't you the famous Indiana Jones? Oh man, I'd love to hear some of your stories." Or maybe he just, you know, ends up somehow just telling this kid a story, or it doesn't have to be a kid, it could be somebody else. But anyways, so he's telling this person about his adventures. So it shows Harrison Ford, old, in a bar or whatever, wherever, talking to this person or people, whatever, telling him his stories. So then it jumps back in time, and it's going to have a different actor portraying a younger Indiana Jones, while still Harrison Ford's still in the movie as the older version, telling the story. Now, I thought that wasn't a bad idea. If you're going to go that route, though, man, make sure you choose a good actor. And when I say a good actor, I don't mean someone whose face is being plastered everywhere right now. Like a lot of people were saying Chris Pratt. I really hope Chris Pratt they don't cast him as the next Indiana Jones. He's already in a Jurassic World. He's already in the MCU, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't need his face. I don't need him to be Indiana Jones. It's like too much. Way too much. And the difference between that is Indiana Jones isn't really a comedy. I mean, there's jokes in it and stuff, but if they use Chris Pratt, I knew they would just try to make it way too jokey and then just kill it. You're selling it, okay? You're selling it. But, yeah, I mean, I know a couple people were saying Bradley Cooper, you know, from The Hangover and American Sniper and Silver Linings. I think is the name of that movie. Gosh, never seen it. It's got Jennifer Lawrence in it, though. Point is, like, who would you cast as a younger Indiana Jones? Would you do like a unknown actor, someone who's, you know, trying to get themselves out there, like a beginner, a newcomer, an upcomer, however you want to say it? I mean, really interesting to think about. Who would you guys cast as a younger Indiana Jones? Hey, let me know in the comment section. Do you even think they should do another Indiana Jones? Like I said, let me know in the comment section. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. Well, I guess that's it for the Steven Spielberg and Indiana Jones 5 news. So we'll just go on to the next movie news. 12 minutes of glass footage was shown to a couple screeners. Now, 12 minutes of glass footage? What's that, you ask? What am I in a commercial? What's that, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. Anyways. So, if you ever saw the movie Split, and then saw... You know, excuse me, 1 second, guys. How very unprofessional of me, I know. But, anyways, if you know M. Night Shyamalan. I'll just call him the Sham Hammer. M. Night, yeah, I'll just call him that, the Sham Hammer. What is it, fucking porn name? Excuse my language. So anyways, M. Night came out with a movie with Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis back in the 90s. I want to say possibly early 2000s. I thought it was in the 90s. Late 90s. Anyways, the movie was called Unbreakable. It's kind of like a superhero film, but not like nothing connected to DC or Marvel or anything like that. Like it's not as far as I know, it's not based off a comic book. It's just a couple people who somehow got these superpowers. And anyways, go check the film out for yourself. But last year, in January, 2017, last year, a movie came out called Split by M. Night. And a great movie, but it ties into Unbreakable. Kind of like a sequel in the same universe. I'm not going to get into that debate, but definitely worth the watch. It's a great movie. Even if you don't want to, I have to watch these other movies. No, this movie, actually you don't. This literally could be a standalone, its own movie. That's how good it is. I mean, it very loosely ties into Unbreakable, but enough to make you think, is there going to be another movie coming out to kind of end it? But definitely watch it. Split. Great movie. James McAvoy, 23, was it 23? I think he has 23 split personalities. Hence the name in the movie, Split. Or the name of the movie. But I definitely check it out. I'm looking forward to Glass. Apparently Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy is all going to be in this movie Glass. Man, I wonder. I didn't really read any reviews on the people for the screeners, the people that were able to see the 12 minutes of footage. I didn't read any of the reviews. I'm not sure if they could review it. It might be embargoed. I'm not sure. But man, some lucky people right there. I'd love to check out 12 minutes of it. I didn't care if it wasn't done, like if it wasn't all edited and done and put together. If just, hey, here's a couple rough drafts and what do you guys think? That'd be cool. I personally think it'd be. But yeah, definitely check out Unbreakable. Definitely check out Split. And get ready for this next movie called Glass, which I personally think is going to just be freaking awesome, man. Totally going to rock our socks, right? No? You're not wearing socks? Okay. So the last topic of movie news, kind of round this episode up. Shazam cast revealed. The whole cast for the Shazam movie was revealed. I'm on IMDb right now. I don't know why I'm still on there, but I don't even need to be on there. But yeah, the whole cast revealed, but no Rock. No Black Adam, no Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Weird. I don't know what DC and Warner Brothers is doing. They're in trouble, man. And the fact that they're gonna not even put Black Adam in the Shazam movie? What, are you gonna have Black Adam be its own movie? That's just... What are they doing? What is Warner Brothers and DC doing, man? I mean, come on. I love DC. They're my favorite. It just sucks being a fan to watch them fail. And like, what are they doing? They're making all these other Joker and Harley Quinn movies now that may not even tie together. I mean, they're just doing cash grabs. It sucks. It sucks to say it, but they're just doing cash grab with these DC. Oh, look how much money Marvel's making. Yeah, Marvel's making a lot of money, but they're also producing a lot of good content for the fans. Can you guys do that? Or you just want it for the money? That's the difference between Marvel and DC. Warner Brothers and Disney. Yes, Disney's all about money, but dude, I know they're doing it right. So, I don't know. But yeah, so the Shazam cast is revealed. I don't really know too much about Shazam. Do have this though. I think this was the Shazam comic number 1. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. But yeah, it's issue number one, February, 20 cents, with one magic word: Shazam, Shazam. You guys ever watch Anchorman? Whammy! I don't know where that came from. I was saying Shazam! Whammy! Anchorman. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't really know too much about Shazam. I know he gets his power. His powers are like mystical, almost magic. Orphan boy. Orphan boy. Yeah, what a good way to call that. So a boy who lives in an orphanage. You know, like I said, I don't know too much, but you know, a boy lives in an orphanage, doesn't have family, lives at an orphanage, obviously, and he somehow meets this wizard, kind of Merlin ordeal. I could possibly be getting all this wrong, but yeah. So he meets this like almost Merlin type person who gives him this necklace, and with one word he can transform into the mightiest mortal. Yeah, I don't really know that much about Shazam, but I mean, I love the concept, man. Of you know, we see most superhero movies are, you know, these playboys, rich people, kind of have everything, but then you have Shazam, which is this is why I like Shazam, is because it's a orphan boy, doesn't really have a family, but all of a sudden he gets these powers to be able to, you know, almost Superman-like powers. Just cool story, something different. So I don't know why my arm like this. Hello, hello, I am the captain of the sea. I need to be more prepared for these vids. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who the villain would be. Let me go back. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, some of these casts are says rumored next to it. Huh. Some of these casts, only one cast member has rumored next to it. Yeah, I don't really know that much about Shazam, but man, I'm excited. I love the concept of him. It's different from all the other heroes that we know. I mean, the closest thing that kind of comes to him, gosh, what are you trying to say, Ian? The closest kind of superhero, or let's just say hero, that comes closest to Shazam, as in being different, excuse me, is Ant-Man. I know that's not even DC, but Ant-Man, at least Paul Rudd, his version of Ant-Man, I can't think of his name. Scott something, I think, in the movie. Anyways, he was a thief, man, and all of a sudden he, you know, was able to shrink and all that good stuff. Watch the movie. Anyways, it's different from all the other superhero movies, which is good. Different is good. You don't want everything to be the same. You know, the definition of insanity is like doing this, repeating the same, I guess, something like that. Always makes you wonder. So, I don't know. Anyways, we'll go ahead and call that a wrap up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Galactic Movie News Episode 9 on Intergalactic Film Watchers. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my other content, go ahead and check it out. And if you're finding yourself saying, "Oh, that's kind of cool, interesting," hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys have any thoughts or opinions, type something, and then hit that comment button. Type something in the comment section, and then hit that comment button. Yeah, guys, share the video, help support it. If not, hey, your views are just as important as your comments and your subscriptions. Views are what's most important to me. You want to subscribe? You don't have to. I'm not going to come to your house. Why aren't you subscribing? Why aren't you subscribed to my channel? Nah. Anyways, you guys can follow me on various social media networks. I'll put all the I would like to put all the links in the description, but we'll get there eventually. Other than that, I'll just have everything typed out, my Twitch account, Twitter, Facebook, Xbox Live, Instagram, whatever you guys want to follow me on. Hey, you guys don't have to follow me on anything, but if you want to, it's there. And yeah, guys, thank you so much, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks, guys.